Ooh, good evening, or even good morning to everyone, depending on where you are in the world, or afternoon. I'm your host, Ben, from the Lover of Tech channel, and we are, of course, live for your special Monday Night Tech and Chill Show Unplugged, where we are going to be diving into last year versus this year. We're going to be looking at early first impressions of the Galaxy Z Flip 5, the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic, and the Galaxy Watch 6. And we're seeing how does it actually mirror to last year? Because last year, this is what we got. We got the Flip 4. We got a Watch 5 Pro, which is a whole new subcategory that came into play when it came to Samsung's wearables, which I still think it should be called the Galaxy Watch Pro, not the Watch 5 Pro. And the Galaxy Watch 5. So this is going to be a very interesting one. And this is what we're pretty much going to be doing. We're going to try not to make this one too long, just for the fact that, as you can see by the title, I just got these three in today. I mean, like, I just got these in today. I want to, give a big thank you to the guys over at Samsung UK. But most importantly, like Danny Kent, you above and beyond, mate. I am plugging you into this stream because you've gone above and beyond. You've done more than your job, and I want to put you on because you've been an absolute gent to really make this happen. No fold yet, but maybe fold will come a bit later. But for now, we have got the Flip 5, the Watch 6 Classic, which is now back. The rotating physical crown is back, baby. And the Watch 6. So Watch 6 versus Watch 5. And Watch 5 Pro versus Watch 6 Classic. Does it make sense to do that? We're going to talk about this and do the dedicated stuff. But obviously, Galaxy Flip 5. We're going to put this to the side for now. Put these boxes to the side for now. Go to the top for now. Bring this down for now. And then what we're going to actually do is bring the devices in play. There we go. We're going to bring the devices in play. Watch 6 Classic, Watch 6, Watch 5 Pro, which this debuckle strap, oh my God, I reminded why I do. It just springs on itself. And obviously the Watch 5, this is the 40 millimeter. And then with this one, it's the 45 millimeter. And then you've got the Watch 6 Classic, which is the 47 millimeter. And then this one is the 40 millimeter. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Last year versus this year. What's it gonna be, sunshine? This is just an early first impressions. I've only just had it for a couple of hours, being able to just unbox them, set them up. So we're gonna go through the motion. And of course, we are definitely gonna be starting with the Galaxy Z Flip 5. And then we'll head over to the Watch 6 Classic as well as the Watch 6. Kind of just have a quick overview and overlook over them. We're gonna be going through the motion and really testing them to see what's good and what is happening on both. And just basically see, is it worth having to get the Z Flip 5 compared to the Flip 4? And especially if you're coming from a Flip 3, which is going to be interesting discussions and talks. And see, why is there a Galaxy Watch 6 Pro not available this year? Why do we have a Watch 6 Pro missing? Is it something that's going to be coming a bit later? Is it something that they're going to be doing as an 18-month release cycle like they do with their Tab series? Who knows? Who knows? But it is good to see the physical rotating crown back in business. We love to see it. We do love to see it. But yes, we're live. We're going to go through it. Do share out with your socials. And let your people know that we are live and we're going to do a first initial hands-on and just kind of go through the things that you should be doing, comparing it to the Flip 4 and the previous devices, and then going through the motion. In the meantime, let's go into the chat. Oh, remember to stay hydrated with some water. I do, and I've got some ice in there as well, Jimmy. You know, it's a damn shame. Apologies for the hour and a half delay, but you know, I'm very, very, very adamant on making sure that these streams are set up to a standard that I'm very happy to make sure that people that are watching it, not just live, but also re-watching it, are seeing it in its best quality possible. That's just something that I take pride in, and I do. It says, have a great time. Sorry, I can't attend. Apologies for it being very late. Can't translate that. Can someone translate it? I'm hoping you're saying nothing but good things. Barrett, thank you for joining. If you know, you know. Hello, oh, hello to you too. Thank you for joining. Says, honestly, I'm not in any hurry to upgrade my beloved Galaxy Watch 5 Pro. And there it is, Watch 5 Pro. Someone says their beloved Watch 5 Pro. Interesting. Interesting. Their beloved Watch 5 Pro. Very interesting. Okay, we're going to talk about that because that is still the rugged and the battery champ. Upgrade. Samsung Studios thinks, no, you meant, I'm guessing you meant thanks for making these videos. I very much enjoy making these videos. These are my favorite type of videos to me, making these special live stream, hands-on review of products where, you know, you just get to be in the moment, you get to really appreciate them. You have a structure and an order, but you don't really have a script, so you have to go ahead and really tap in. So I very much enjoy doing these streams. I think they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of hard work, especially on the preparation side of things. But I very, very much appreciate and enjoy. I see Tech King Mike has joined in. Please do share out to your socials. Let people know that we are doing an initial hands-on. For this one, just for open disclaimer, it will not be the full review style that I usually do. And I think that's just gonna be unfair on myself as well as these devices if I do that. I've not gone through the usual testing process. I've not tested the battery. I've not done a camera comparison. I've not done a charging test. This is all down to the fact that I only got these devices today, which I'm still grateful for. I just need time. So I was gonna do a normal topic off head in terms of, you know, what kind of like news are gonna be today. You know, it might have been like, you know, what I'm expecting from the iPhone 15, but you know, these devices came in today, which yeah, we're gonna get hands-on with devices instead of talking rumors. So yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. There's been some great wins that have come throughout the day, but yeah, we'll take it. So shout out to you, Tech Kid Mike, for being in here. Charles, what's up, Ben? Hope all is good, sir. All is well. A bit tired, but we tap into it, man. We do. We make it done. So I'm late, brother. No, you're right on time, my friend. You are right on time. You're not late at all. You are right on time. Does the Galaxy Fold do a good job of replacing the Galaxy Tab S7 Plus or like? I wouldn't necessarily say that for the Plus model, maybe the smaller one, but even then, you know, those are still above 10 inches tablets. So I wouldn't necessarily say that's what it is. It's meant to more replace mini tablets, if that makes any sense. You are the best. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Very encouraging words. Much appreciated. And we see your washing machine. I find these accounts so funny. All right, let's not waste much time. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Thank you everyone for joining. Please do share it out. And just for disclaimer, we are streaming this live in 4K UHD 2160p. So if you do have the bandwidth, the device, and the capacity, make sure you select higher than 480p, which is SD for standard definition, go up to 720p, which is HD for high definition, then up to 1080p for FHD full high definition, then QHD 1440p, which is quad high definition, all the way up to UHD ultra high definition 4K 2160p for the crispiest live stream on the internet for tech YouTube right now. Also, please do check in. Let me know in the comment section below if the picture quality, lighting, and everything is well. But most importantly, audio. Let me know if everything's sounding crisp. I did do a pre-recording to make sure that I am, but I always want to make sure that we're not having any delays or any issues going into play. With that in mind, we're pretty much going to get it started. I would extremely be interested in the Galaxy Watch 6 Pro. And we're going to discuss why there isn't one, so we'll see. Yes, what's good, Trent? Appreciate you joining. I think this time more favors my North American brothers and sisters when it comes to streaming, just because of the up to 8 hours time difference behind you people are. So it kind of favors you that you're pretty much either coming home from work, lunch hours, or stuff like that. So definitely, man, it's good to have you all here. We're going to be looking at last year's squad. Watch 5 Pro, Galaxy Flip 4, Z Flip 4. And we're going to be looking at this year's squad, which is the Z Flip 5. And you've got the Watch 5 as well as the Watch 6 Classic. The Fire Ramsey, what's good? What's up, boss? What's up to you? Thank you for joining. Really appreciate you being here. We've got 17 concurrent viewers. Go share it out on your socials. Let people know that we are live. We're hands-on. Again, not a full review, but we're going to get initial hands-on and impressions. I've only had these since the evening, so yeah, probably just over 5+ hours later, well under a day. So I need to really set this up and get this in. But we're gonna dive in and we're gonna really get into play. Right, let's put the watches aside for now. We'll come back to the watches in a moment. Right, we've got them connected to as many Galaxy devices that I can pretty much get hands on. Let's go top down. Let's put this here. And let's start things off as we should, which is Flip 4, baby, versus what we have here with the Flip 5. I'm going to try and zoom in so you get more coverage. And here we have it. Wow, what a difference a year makes. 365 little days, as they say. Or there was a song that said, what a difference a day makes, 24 little hours. The difference a year makes is a lot of days when it's like 365. So this is what we have here, and this is what we're seeing right now, right? This is a massive upgrade to the outer cover display compared to what we see with the Flip 4. And even then, the orientation of the cameras change, which honestly, I'm only really noticing now. So you've got a vertical orientation with the Flip 4 compared to a horizontal orientation. What I would do to not have a flash and have an extra camera that zooms, please someone tell me that I'm not the only one that thinks this. Get rid of the flash. Please just give me an extra zoom lens that's at least 3x. And I would really be much more tempted by these flip phones. I just can't live without a triple camera, and I can't live without... Actually, I'm more of a 5x zoom type of person, but minimum 3x zoom will do my life okay. Let's go here. Let's open things up. And let's go to display. And what we have here is navigation bar. Nope. Obviously, we're in light mode for now, just for the fact that it stops the reflections of the camera. Dark mode settings, obviously you can toggle it. We've put the main screen brightness down. What we're gonna do a display measurement as well and see how bright it gets without having to use auto brightness. Accidental touch. And we've also got the screen timeout. We've put it there. We're gonna open this and swipe in and come here, go here. Wow, okay. So you can see all the little open a cover display for more options. Let's see. Wow, that's really seamless. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, add new. Right, so you can add new things. Please just, rock with me here. I've not tested this phone. I've barely set it up. So we're just going through the motions to see how does it feel, and boy, it's smooth. So this is where obviously you've got your cover display timeout, which we're gonna up it to 30 seconds because it was just, closing too quickly. You can obviously manage it, so you can reorder it, I believe. Yes, you can. I love that. Man, Samsung, One UI is just, on point in that retrospect, right? Widgets, launcher, recent calls, direct dial, stopwatch, voice recorder. Interesting, interesting. So we've got a lot happening. We've got a lot happening. Swipe to the right. Notifications. We're going to clear it for now. No notifications. Oh, this is actually really nice, This is actually really nice. These are the initial apps that you can use. Allow. We're going to go into Lover of Tech. Just update it again. As you can see, we're having a live hands-on experience. Let's see. I'm going to clear it for now. No notifications. We're doing a live stream inception. You can stretch it. Original. Make it full screen. So allow you to do orientation. No, not by the looks of it. Not by the looks of it. We're going to turn off adaptive brightness for a moment. We're just using it. We're just vibing. We're just vibing. We're just vibing at the minute, right? Wow. Okay. This is, yeah. Now that I'm getting a chance to actually use it. This cover display is a lot of fun. This is actually low-key a lot of fun. Let me just open up the JBL video that I just did. Okay, let's have a look. I'm gonna put the volume up. And you've got, yeah.
It's crazy, or maybe it doesn't make sense. Well, actually, JBL seems to think otherwise with their innovative smart charging case on their Tor Pro 2 earbuds.
Doesn't rotate. Proud of how this video came out, even though the YouTube algorithm is being an enemy of progress. This is interesting. Let's see. If we open it and it works, okay, we're discovering this together. Crazy. All right, so we go to the home screen. There's no orientation switch in there. Interesting. YouTube. Wow. Okay, this is a lot of fun. Not gonna lie. Okay, so first impressions of the software. I don't know if I like the folder shape. Maybe I would have just really preferred it to just go straight, but it adds a distinctive look to it. So I kind of get it, but I don't know, maybe my mild form of OCD would have just preferred it to just go straight or right down to the edge. But hey, it gives a distinctive, unique look to it. I'm kind of just absorbing in the first impressions. And again, I can see your comments, peeps. I can see your comments. I will definitely cater to them for sure. And then the design. We look at the design. I said this. Oh, wow, the magnets are attaching. Look. I said this before, right? In my Galaxy Flip 4 review that, yes, last year, the whole consensus around it was to help with the IPX8 rating, but it just visually did not look good having this gap in there. And as well as visually, the amount of lint, dirt, and debris that got in, it was just ridiculous. The amount of times things would just get caught here. Like, it was just not a good look. Samsung, thank you for fixing this. This is just such a cleaner look, much cleaner look. But if we're looking at every little nook and cranny, there is a slight formation difference. If you can see that hole here, which I believe should be the noise cancelling microphone at the top, is on the left side rather than the right side on the Flip 4, little things. And then obviously you've got the microphones as well as the noise cancelling speakers. As well as the speakers, and you've got the USB-C port as well. I believe it supports display output now as well, so we can see where the SIM card tray is. I believe it's still not a dual physical nano SIM, which is another pain point for me. I think it's still one eSIM and one physical nano SIM, hence why I still prefer the Fold. Samsung logos are there. You can see it's slightly slimmer just because of the fact that they've closed the hinge, they've made it slimmer. You can notice it. You can notice it. You can notice it. But one thing that completely dusted my mind, and again, this is the lavender and this is the mint color. I really like the mint color. The Flip 4 had a matte finish. They've gone back to the glossy finish. Now, I will say this, if you look at it on camera and even in person, this glossy finish, right, really handles fingerprints a lot better than I would actually want to admit. But it still smudges like crazy. And this matte finish was so much nicer. And I think it's only the exclusive Samsung online colors that come with the black frame matte finish and the back matte finish as well. So obviously you've got Corning Gorilla Glass Victus 2 versus Victus Plus from before. But you know what? It's another thing that skipped my mind. They've gone back to the glossy finish. Oh, come on. Come on, Samsung. But I will say it's a nicer glossy finish than I want to admit, but it's still a glossy finish. This matte finish on the Flip 4 is so nice. So nice. Completely forgot. Completely forgot. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. 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 But the overall design, we're looking at both, right? This looks really good. It does look really good. Yeah, this is such a nice step up. This is, and for a fold person, this is coming from a fold person's perspective. This is a major upgrade. Now, there's always room to do more. A 4,000 milliamp hour battery, 45-watt charging, especially the price of it being £1,049 or 1,050. I'm glad it starts at 256 now, which I much appreciate, and UFS 4.0 storage up from 3.1. So much more, consistent and better speeds when it comes to the internal storage. Back to the 8 Gen 2 mobile platform built for Galaxy as well, which I highly appreciate. Overclocked and also an optimized chip when it comes to battery life and efficiency. I do appreciate there is always room to do more. The refresh rate being 60 hertz on the cover display instead of the same 120 hertz that you'll find on the inside, even if it's not an LTPO display, at least an LTPS display, if not even just a standard 120 hertz to 60 hertz display that you have to switch in between. But I think trading blows compared to what arguably most will call either the Flip 4 or the Motorola Razr 40 Ultra. I would say when I did my initial comparison in the live stream and kind of went pound for pound, I will be very honest and say that I feel like the Flip 5 really does enough to trade blows to blows. Things like having wireless charging as well. It puts it in a very strong, compelling, position. I just think me by principle, I'm a fold person rather than a flip person when it comes to folding screen devices, more because of the fact that I just need that extra zoom lens. I do need that extra zoom lens. But overall, when it comes to the fit and finish and the design, honestly, what a difference the year makes. I've got to give them their props. Yes, I wish they still kept the matte finish. Look, it's magnetized. It's magnetized, look. Yes, I do wish that they did keep the matte finish at the back. Yes, I do wish they went for a satin matte finish, like what they did with the Mystic Bronze of the Note 20 Ultra, if people do remember, right? But overall, I would say this is such a definitively nice step up that even for me as a fold user, when I was using a cover display, I was like, hang on a minute, this is actually a lot of fun. This is way more fun than I was expecting it to be. Way more fun. And I'm just, call it the honeymoon, phase. I don't know. So I will take whatever criticism will come my way, because I'm pretty much dubbed a Samsung fanboy, I guess, right? But this is just a lot more fun than I was expecting. Not gonna lie. I knew the cover display would make it a big difference, right? I knew. It's just, didn't know it was gonna make that much of a difference. Cool. Uh, no. Okay, interesting. This is 16 by 9. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, I see the quirks. I see the quirks. I see the quirks. I see the quirks. See the quirks of the camera. Okay, I see it. I see it. I see it. It makes sense. It makes sense. It makes sense. I see what people are talking about. Okay, we're gonna dive into that. We're gonna dive into that. We're gonna dive into that. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay. I see the quirks. I see the quirks. We're going through it. We're going through it. We're going through it. So that was just a quick breakdown of like the comparison of the Flip 4 versus the Flip 5 when it comes to just how the design improvements has been, right? Okay, interesting. Let's go to display. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're just going through the motion, cover screen. I just ain't in the motion. Mm, 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 mm. I just been in the motion. We're just taking it easy. We're going through the motion. I just ran in the motion. Oh, oh, oh. I just. Let's go into the comment section and see what's good. Let's bring up all the cameras and then we can see everyone and everything. Samsung Galaxy S23 was like the best phone and the Flip is pretty cool. Yeah. Very, very good. Pre-ordered the Flip 5 and the Fold 5 coming from the iPhone 14 Pro. That's a nice switch up, brother. That's a very, very nice switch up. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. Trent said, gotta have the flashlight. Nah. Give me both. Give just like, do you know what I would give, right? I've noticed that with these cameras, they have the equivalent field of view or focal length, not the depth, but the equivalent focal length and field of view to a full frame camera that is either 24 millimeters or 28 millimeters when it comes to the main wide lens. And then the ultra wide lens is the equivalent of, let's just say, depending on the good ones, 13 millimeters to 16 millimeters, depending on the ones that have a 0.7, 0.6, or zero point 0.5 field of view. I would actually give, for me not to have a proper ultra wide, give me a 20 millimeter equivalent field of view for the main, and then give me a zoom. That would be my two-way combo. I didn't think I'd admit this, right? But shout out to Damien Wild, but I think having a zoom that is very capable ends up being more important than an ultra wide. Don't get me wrong. I want them all. I want them all. In an ideal, give me the 4. Give me what's on the ultra. I'm dead serious, especially at this price. But I get it. I get it. I get it. It's just one of those. The notch reminds me of the ugly Fold 1 in the display. What notch? What notch? What notch? The Moto Razr has a better outer cover display. That is technically true, especially considering it does have 120 hertz or 144 hertz refresh rate. And I mean, you could say because of how it puts the screen around the cameras within the cameras, it's a give and take. I've not used it to really see, but I don't actually like this. I actually like this, even though it does have a 60 hertz display. The Moto Razr 40 Ultra technically does have the better cover display potentially, but I still vibe with this one. I'm not gonna lie, way more than I thought. Way more than I thought. It's actually surprising me that I'm getting. Moments like this is when I still love, getting hands-on with products properly. Some people be using it as a Game Boy. That is very true. Game Boy SP. Who remembers the Game Boy SP? Yeah. Game Boy SP. What did the SP stand for? Was it the Game Boy Super Pocket? I think so. And they say, yo, love your videos, Mr. OVO. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Much appreciated. Much love. Why no decks on a Flip 5? I think is a thermal management decision. And I think the Flip is not really catered to the ultra power user to have the desktop experience decks built in. Those are my educated guesses, not confirmed from Samsung. I've not asked the question, just putting it out there that that's what I think pretty much. Hey man, been a long time. Your thoughts on the Fold 5 versus the Fold 4 since both are 90% similar. Which would you recommend? I would probably say if you can get a brand new Fold 4 for cheap, get that instead. But at the same time, I've not tested the Fold 5. I've had hands-on with it. I gave my thoughts on it, so definitely go check my video on the Fold 4 versus the Fold 5 hands-on, as well as last week's live stream in which we did our post-mortem of the unpacked ones we had hands-on. I will hopefully get the Fold 5 in a bit later, sooner than later, but a bit later, and do a comprehensive hands-on and review, especially against the likes of phones like the Pixel Fold, which we've done a comparison against the Fold 4, and the upcoming devices like the Honor Magic V2. So, there we go. People like the Samsung S23 better, but the iPhone 14 because Samsung's really good with their features. Can't just kick it in. Streaming live 42 minutes. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Blessings for everyone. Sup. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you coming through. All right, cool. Let's move over to all things related to the display. If we start with the outer cover display, there is no competition, people. There is absolutely no competition here. This versus this, you versus the guy she told you not to worry about, right? This is the perfect case and scenario of that, absolutely. You versus the girl she told you not to worry about. So much to be done on a cover display. And then also on the inner display, apparently, it has gotten brighter, but they never really stated this as such. I think it's gone up to 1,600 nits, which we're gonna test to see how much we get ourselves. I believe we've got, oh, let me stretch here. Our display brightness measuring tool. So we're gonna try and use that briefly and quickly to see what is up and what is good. I don't know if we can get the same wallpaper, change wallpapers. Yep. Just gonna put the exact same wallpapers. Let's see. Deja vu, deja vu, deja vu, deja vu. On or around similar brightness, I guess. Yep. On or around similar brightness. Let's go into the display and we can see what we're working with here. Sounds. Right, this is what we're working with. So very similar in terms of the layouts, of course. And then we've got adaptive, which is still based on the LTPO technology, which goes all the way down to 1 Hz. It's still a FHD plus 22:9 aspect ratio, full high definition plus 28 to 80 by 1080 resolution display. Obviously, we should have a slightly higher brightness as well, but the cover display is what really shines above all, right? And we'll get into the software because, good luck and everything that comes with it is something that's needed in that retrospect. Let me go into CPU-Z. I'm going to download CPU-Z so we can look at the software breakdown of the chipset. We're going to open it and we should be seeing 8 Gen 2 Mobile platform built for Galaxy. We go to device. Oh, show me a Samsung ad. Why don't you? And then obviously we've got the base storage of 256, 8 gigabytes of RAM only, and it's 2640 by 1080p, 6.17 inch, 22 by 9 aspect ratio display. And that is the system on a chip right there. Let's see if we can dial in and dial up the display measurement brightness and see what's good. Okay, HDR brightness test, which is this one here. Fast internet. We're gonna go here. So mind out if the screen blows out. We're not gonna turn on adaptive brightness. We're just gonna do it without brightness. Just a quick measurement. Extra brightness has been enabled. It's gonna blow out on the screen. You're not gonna really see it in that retrospect. And it's the same for here as well. We're gonna put it all the way up. Not gonna turn on adaptive brightness, but we've got extra brightness toggle enabled. Again, it's blown out. Not gonna adjust it. And we're just gonna go here and we're gonna go 4K brightness HDR test. We're gonna bring it here and we are going to go all the way up to 2160p. Let's see what I can get in terms of a quick, again, I've been doing a lot of DaVinci Resolve. Um, I'm pretty much a Resolve editor now. Shout out to Mr. Alex Tech for the support on that. Really appreciated it. And shout out to Kagan for the key for Resolve Studio. Appreciate you, bro. Much love. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. We're just gonna do a max brightness test. And let's see what we get. All right, so we've got enough of a big display window. And then we're gonna go all the way through the motion. Oh, nice. Ooh. 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 That is juicy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is what we're getting. Oh dear Lord, that's amazing. This is with HDR, no auto brightness, max peak brightness is 1861 nits. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That is crazy. Damn. You didn't have to go that hard, Samsung. Chill. Chill. No. Like, yeah. Sheesh. Okay. Okay. Damn. Let's check the cover display. Yo, you guys are seeing this first. Wow, that's crazy. We'll get the cover display. Okay. All right, got a bigger window now. So we're checking the cover display. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Okay, they weren't playing. They were not playing. This is what I'm getting for the cover display. Damn. Okay, Samsung. These screens are bright. These screens are hella bright. That's a great first outing and first impression. Oh my goodness. Let me pre and check what we were getting with the Flip 4 for a moment. Damn. Okay, this is the Flip 4. We're gonna on hold. We're gonna go here. Let's see. I'm sure it's still good, but okay. I mean, was it that good? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Damn. Damn. Okay. What's okay? Yo, Sam. Damn. Okay. Yeah. 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 Take that. That's a great step up. Damn. That is. Phew. Yo, let's turn these bad boys down for a minute. This Flip 5 display in terms of brightness has impressed me out of the gate. I'm not gonna lie to you. Damn. Okay. They were not playing. I know pulse width modulation in terms of the high polling rate, refresh rate of these displays are still in question, but in terms of brightness, my goodness. Samsung, you didn't have to go that hard. You didn't have to go that hard. Yeah, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. I'm definitely feeling this.
Sometimes you get familiar with a product line for the
Let's just
years of
do.
consistency in just how well it performs and sets the benchmark for arguably being the best. It almost makes you wonder what more can be done to set the benchmark again.
So
Well,
this is the
Razer
display
basically
experience.
takes what the 15 started, elevates it to the next level, sets the benchmark again, and looks to finish any competition that stands in its way. The Razer Blade 16 honestly feels like a
Okay. Okay. Speakers sound really good, I have to say. Speakers do sound really good. Let me just open up the Flip 4 and kind of hear it out myself as well. But yeah, the speakers sound really good.
you get familiar with a product line for the years of consistency in
Oh wow,
just
they've
how
done
well it
the
performs
auto
and
captions for
sets the
me.
benchmark for arguably being the best.
Auto chapters.
It
Thank you,
almost makes
Razor. I mean, thank you, YouTube.
can be done to set the benchmark again. Well,
Oh, maybe the
Razer Blade
Flip
16
5
takes what the 15
is
started,
here.
elevates
Maybe
it
the
to the
Flip 5
next level,
speakers have improved ever so
sets the
slightly.
benchmark again, and looks to finish any
Just by ear.
competition that stands in its way.
Ah, they're near enough the same. 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 Which is not a bad thing. The speakers are actually really good. But damn, these displays. These displays. My goodness. These displays. Okay, Samsung. You didn't have to go that hard, but these displays, minus, you know, minus no 120 hertz on a cover display. Wow, this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This flip is low key catching me lacking in a way where I didn't expect to be reacting like this to it. I didn't. I mean, I'm still a fold guy, but okay, take it for what it is. Again, we talked about it. Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform built for Galaxy is what we have under the hood. I'm going to turn the display brightness down a little bit so we can really see it. And of course, this is a slightly overclocked main chip to 3.36 gigahertz for the performance core Then, of course, again, 8 gigabytes of LPDDR5X RAM this time, which stands for low powered double data rate generation 5 extreme memory, which is obviously faster and hopefully more efficient. UFS 4.0 storage at 256 gig, no more 128 gig. So thank you for that, Samsung. Really appreciate it. As you should do for phones at this price, in my opinion. 128, sacrilege. And of course, 3,700 milliamp hour battery with 25 watt wire charging, 15 watt wireless charging, I believe, and 4.5 watt for the power share. Yeah, performance wise, what do we have? We have got a bit of gaming to do here with Asphalt 9. Again, we just did a fresh install of this. So just kind of play through it and see. 86% just for reference. Again, we've not changed anything. We've just kind of, put it through valid age, accept and play. So we'll do a little bit of gaming, hands-on. We'll just go current, we'll just play. Yeah, the speakers are really improved. I'm gonna take off a video broadcast so you can just. Oh, I'm gonna turn it down just for copyright reasons because YouTube gets a bit funny like that. Okay, that's fine. Nice. We're drifting. Do. So I feel like Asphalt, I have to turn it down or else it's gonna copyright me. Okay, I'm gonna go up the ramp, thank you. Let me just go up the ramp then. All right. Drift. Go up the ramp. Boost. Muchas gracias, afición. Es para vosotros. All right, so next, we're gonna play a couple more rounds just to kind of feel for it and see if it gets warm, which it seems to be managing cooling very well. It's not gotten any hotter. I'm seeing people in the comments, Rohan, I see other people there as well, Samsung Studios, Evan, I see you in there as well, Unlock. Yeah. Okay, get out of this. Let's go to play. We're just gonna go here. Go next. Yes. Next. It's just next. Just wanna play. There we go. We're getting in again. Where are we? 85%. Again, this is just a short gameplay to get through. Let's have a look. Boost. Of course, I'm gonna hold. And boost. Ooh. drift. Go up the ramp. Yay. Man, it's kind of nuts. Hey, finish. First place. See results. Okay, play next. Next, we're going to play one more, and then we're going to move on to the next phase. Miss out, miss out, miss out, miss out. 85%, and it's still warm to the, it's still cool, sorry, not warm to the touch. What am I talking about? It's still cool. I'm gonna go here, game settings, connect, game settings, sound and display, frame rate 60 FPS, default 60, close, the visual quality. I'm gonna reset that. We're gonna go to default performance. Obviously, we're gonna go to high quality. Okay. Restart. And we are going to play at the high quality with the restart. 84%. Continue current. We're going to go to here, game settings, display, one high quality, miles per hour, of course, the correct metric of measurement for distance speed. Okay, so we're going to play. And we're just going to go here. Next, play it through and see what we get. Let's do this. Just pick the Evo again. Just play. I will attend to the comments. Just pushing through this just to see where we drop in percentage. But this, so cool. It's so cool. It's not warm or hot at all. It's not even warm. Okay, so this is in a high visual quality mode. Gone, baby. Gone. Up the ramp. Land and boost. Ooh. Dusted. Yeah, this is great. This is great. This is great. All right, I'm going to come out of this. But yes, as initial gaming goes, right, using Asphalt 9, which is my game of choice when I'm going to be gaming. Yeah, this, it just, let me just feel it to the cheek. Yeah, like it's warm up the top here, but it's not, this is, yeah, this Flip 5 is low-key spinning me. In a good way, that is. It's low-key spinning me in a good way because I didn't expect to be reacting like this to this Flip 5. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Obviously, they've not really dealt with the crease as much as I would have liked as well, because I know that was one of the, hold on. Visually, ooh, okay, visually looks the same. Nah, it feels the same. Yeah. Maybe slightly less. Nah, it's the same. It's a placebo effect. It's the same. It's the same. It felt less for a moment, but yeah, side by side, yeah, it's the same. Flip 4. Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same. But of course, we're going to be putting it through the motion. We're going to put our SIM card in there, use it as such, and get in. But you see, one of the key things that you really need to get in, if Good Lock is available in your region, which is very important, is available in your region. This is what's going to allow you to pretty much use nearly every app, right? Nearly every app. Okay, so let's look at this. Prevent, move advanced lab menu, allow apps on a cover display. Okay, widgets and stuff. So let's have a look. Multi-focus, press and hold the recent key to quickly. Okay, remove app stretch to camera cutout. I think it was Tom that did a review. He did a video. Let's see. Shout out to Tech Chap. He did put it out there, I believe. Let's see. It's not loading. And I even commented. Actually, how did he put it? Good Lock. Life Up. Multi-star. Lock screen. Launcher widget. So cover screen. Widgets. Launcher widget. Okay, so this is how you do it then, right? Interesting. So something like Instagram, definitely up there. Facebook up there. Obviously YouTube and stuff is up there. Asphalt, we're gonna put Asphalt there, I guess. Yeah, you can pretty much use any app on the cover display. All right, so let's have a look. If we bring this in, let me switch back to NVIDIA Broadcast just to make sure that we're not getting any interference. Hopefully you can hear me, but with less background noise. Okay, so there you see it there. It pops up with Good Lock. It pops up there with Good Lock. Let me just give it a full screen. Pops up there with Good Lock. And then once you go in here, so if I open up Instagram and we go here, shout out to the engagement on the Tetris video. Not getting much views, but the engagement's been really good, right? I guess Instagram works on a cover display. It's crazy. Let's go here. Good Luck. Let's open up Asphalt. So we can play Asphalt on the cover display. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, you know what? Good Luck to the rescue. Check it later. Continue. Let's just play. Let's just do this for fun and see. That's kind of crazy. That's actually kind of crazy. Next, it's well scaled actually. It scales very well. This isn't that a bit. Yeah, it scales way better than I was expecting it to. Oh my days! It actually scales very well. Look at that. I am so surprised. Good Luck to the rescue by the looks of it. Asphalt, yeah, you see, I see you in the comments, Fresh. Asphalt on the cover display is kind of wild. It is wild, bro. It is wild. Yo, this is low-key fun, man. This is fun. This is a fun little. Yo, we're power drifting, power sliding. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. We're gonna slide. Good luck. If you can get Good Luck in your region, definitely get it because oh my day, I'm shocked. I'm legit shocked how well it scales. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Oh my days. This Flip 5 is leaving me in tatters. Wow. You can open, continue. Obviously, you go to good luck. You can come here. Wow, this is just smooth, man. It's just smooth. It is just smooth, yo. Manage. This is smooth. Widgets. Yeah, this is crazy. 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 I'm shocked how well it scaled. Let me even add Twitter to it. Let me add Twitter to it. I'm gonna go to the cover display. Ah, this is spinning me low key. Hold on. Hold on. Let's go to Twitter. Let's open up Twitter. Twitter works. I'm gonna retweet. Shout out to Tech Kid Mike for the boost. I'm gonna retweet, repost. They don't even say it's retweet anymore. They say undo repost. Nah, these lot are really trying to rob us off Twitter, man. Okay, all right, let's see this. If I open this, this is wild. Continuation is wild. Yo, yo, this Flip 5 is low-key fun, man. Yo, okay. Okay, Samsung, I see you. Now, I still think you should have put in the labs feature. Damn. Okay, let me take a pause. 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 Cause damn, that yo. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Okay, I see you, Samson. You're bringing out the stops. You're bringing out the stops. Ooh, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So let me jump into the comments because I know you lot have been firing. How many average users will know to download Good Luck to use for apps? And that's the unfortunate thing. It should be in the labs. Good Luck is a great official, unofficial extension, but damn, like how many people? Like you said, how many people? How many people? It's a kind of like a backhanded compliment I'm giving it. It's great. And it works. I don't know, man. Yeah, it should something there. Thought on the Nothing Phone 2. I don't, never used it. Asked, never sent. I wish LG still made phones. I guess. Yeah, I miss LG V series, I guess. Samsung said, I think it was a decline in sales. Obviously, they said it. I mean, Samsung kept phone. Well, what is done is done. It is. Did try this for main rival? I've not tried the Motorola. I'll definitely recommend you speak to my guy Tech Jamo. He is the Motorola guy. He's got them in their pocket, which rightfully so, bro. Keep doing your thing. Z Flip 5 is way better than the Moto Razr in multiple areas. That's my opinion. And I have to kind of agree. I think as a total package, the quality of the cameras, I think, yeah, I think low key, the Flip 5 is still the better product. The Moto Razr 40 Ultra has technical advances that but yeah, I think as a total package. Shout out to the younger bro, Sue. 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 Asphalt on a cover display is wild. Yo, crazy. Now, Fresh, sorry I didn't comment on today's video. I did see it. It's been a wild day. These devices coming in. Went and did a car shoot with the BMW M340i. So check out for that video that we're going to be chopping up for Lover of Cars, of course. But I forgot to comment, but I did watch the Apple Watch Ultra 2 video in terms of your wish list, which I guess that should be coming next month with Apple. Definitely get it, bro. That's the stuff that's going to take you to 30K and beyond and probably blow past my channel, which you should. Pretty dope, though. Yes, sir. Crazy that they can scale it, but then the Pixel Fold into this. Do you see what I mean about Samsung's one is all about brute force with elegance. You can't tell me that is just. I'll be honest. For for foldables and software, Samsung have really come. I don't know who's running Samsung nowadays, and I mean it in the nicest way possible, but whoever's doing software at Samsung, right? Okay, we can still talk about apps being duplicated, having your Google Calendar and then Samsung Calendar and stuff like that. Cool, but I'm saying in these specialist situations, wow, Samsung have the software down to a T when it comes to optimization. People can talk about, oh, it's only stretched out on scale. When I open it, I'm not bothered. It works. It's just say what you want. Say what you want. Say what you want. So I'm thoroughly impressed. You're good, bro. No rush at all. Now, I appreciate you, my bro. Appreciate you being here. Shout out to the live squad. Again, we are streaming this in 2160p, 4K, ultra high definition, UHD 4K. So if you do have the capacity bandwidth and the device, select higher than 480p, which is SD for standard definition. Go up to 720p, which is HD for high definition. Go up to FHD, which is 1080p for full high definition. Go up to QHD, which is 1440p for quad high definition. All the way up to 2160p, 4K UHD, ultra high definition for the crispiest live stream on Tech YouTube tonight. And today is just an initial 5 hours later. I've just got these devices in. We're just comparing last year's to this year's. And so far, we'll start with the Flip series and we'll look at the watches and pretty much round it up. We've not tested them. We're going to run them through their motion, the motion. And, you know, just great first impressions. Now, I can't definitively, you know, showcase the cameras as such just yet. They managed to get the tablet version of Instagram. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think I saw Parker Burton do a video on that, which was just really impressive in that sense. Man, Samsung, you got to give it props, man. You got to give it props. Again, this is the benefit that you get with the outcover display being so big, right? You can drop it down. You can go to from 4x3. Touch the shooters off. We're gonna disable that, and then you get that there, which is pretty dope. If we go full, okay, I love that. I love that. I love that. Timer, of course. So we're just gonna put that here. There are a couple of quirks when it comes to the video capabilities, though. So we're gonna go here to portrait mode, 4x3. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to video. So we're gonna drop this down, right? And we can see that when we're in the 16:9 mode, you do get access to the ultra wide as well as the main wide sensor, of course. But it's only when you switch to the 9:16 is when you get the 4K 60. Now, just remember the 4K 60 is limited to just the main wide sensor. It still can't shoot 4K 60 on the ultra wide, which is still a shame in my opinion. Would love to see that. But when you go to 4K 30, you do get the ultra wide access as well. I think they've just done this in a way where you really want to be shooting this in vertical 9:16 to get all the features. That's one thing to just bear in mind. Obviously, this is the auto framing feature, which is limited to just a 1080p 30. So we're going to disable that. And then when you go to full, you are only limited to 4K. It's a 1080p 30, right? So you can't change that based on the ratio. So if we go here and you rotate it, right, it does do this now, which is one thing that it just wasn't doing last year, which it auto rotates, which is one thing I love to see. But you see, once you rotate it and you go into the 16:9 aspect ratio, then you get the 4K 60. So there's a bit of a learning curve in knowing what orientation you're in. So if you're in the horizontal orientation, the 16:9 will give you all the features. But if you're in a horizontal orientation and you select vertical, then it will limit the frame rate, right? But check this. Check it. When you flip it here, right, it changes and lets you know where you're flipping two. There we go. Right, 9 by 16. And then if you go here, 16 by 9, 9 by 16. So it does automate in some way. You just have to know how to vibe with it. It does automate, but I feel like you won't get the best quality if you go in the full screen, even though you get the full view, but you won't get the. It's a bit of a tongue twister in that retrospect. Let's just put it that way. Obviously, the inner selfie display, as we've got here. I don't know if camera 3. That A7 IV is a flipping enemy of progress. Actually, no, the ZVE1 is the one I was an enemy of progress. Anyway. Inner selfie camera is obviously capable of shooting up to 4K 60. As stated, the rear camera cannot shoot 4K 60. It can only shoot up to 4K 30 when it comes to the ultra wide, but the rear camera shoots up to the main wide. 4K 60, no 8K because these are 12 megapixel sensors. I'll be testing these cameras and putting them through their paces. But yeah, overall, from what I'm experiencing so far with the Flip 5, I'm way more impressed than even I personally want to admit. And you heard it here first. I'm way more impressed with the Flip 5 than I even want to admit. So, yeah. It says when you start to accepting special guests on these streams, let me know, bro. Yes, bro. We honestly, I'm not joking. We should have done this for Pixel Fold, just for the sheer fact that you had the 50th anniversary hip hop edition, and I feel like naturally, without us even discussing, we were just aligned in everything that we discussed. We were just aligned. So we should have done it for the Pixel Fold. So we will probably do it for the iPhone 15 series. What do you say? Because I'll be copying, depending on if they do the periscope zoom. If they do a periscope zoom and it's only on a Max, I'm going to get the Max. But if the cameras are exactly the same on a Pro and a Max, I'm getting a Pro. But yeah, that's just going to be me. Wow, wow. Flip 5. Flip 5. We are just over an hour into the stream, and we've only just done the Flip 5. So what we're gonna do, right, just so we don't keep these too long, as these are just impression-based videos, we're gonna put the flips to the side, and we're gonna bring in the watches. Oh yeah. And we're gonna bring in last year's bad boys that were against these watches, which is right here, right now. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. So, what are we playing with? Watch 5 Pro, Watch 6 Classic. So this is 45 millimeters, 47 millimeters, 40 millimeter, 40 millimeter. So these two are near enough the same physical size, but as you can see, the bezels has ridiculously trimmed, which props to Samsung for that. This looks much bigger in terms of the display size compared to this, even though they're the same physical size. And I will say this, I'll be comparing these two. I'll be comparing these two. And although this sits in a class of its own in terms of having the biggest battery, let's just check the battery information again. About watch, battery info. This is 590 mAh, and I believe this is 420. Let's just go to about, and we're gonna go to battery information. 425 in terms of the capacity. I will say this though. This has got the new W930 chip. Let's see. Watch 5. Software information. One UI watch. Latest info. Storage. Is it storage? Latest info. General. Is it general? Touch bezel. Advanced features. Shows. It shows what chipset it's using on this. I can't remember. It used to show it. But I'm so glad to see this baby back in the mix. All thanks to the physical rotating crown. Should have never got rid of it, Samsung, from last year. But I'm glad to see it back. I'm glad you've reduced the bezels. I'm glad the screen is even bigger than before. This is great. And I think I'm going to be rocking this a lot more. This feels so much more comfortable than this. This was just, it was a bit too much. And yes, as much as the digital capacitive touchscreen crown, but you can see it's just as great as the haptics were, which I really praise this, right? Something about this just hits different people, right? Having a navigation form that pretty much stops you from always having to touch the screen, right? It's just so much more elegant. And this is just a much more elegant timepiece as well. So just initial impressions go, it's smoother. We're going to be testing the battery life, putting it through the motions, have it connected. We're going to do a quick initial comparison to the Watch 5 Pro as well. And this, I will say the timepiece for the Watch 6 has been great. The timepiece for the Watch 6 has been great. Wow, the timepiece for the Watch 6 has been great. I would want it to be bigger, of course, but yeah, this is. I'll be straight, man. This is a good look. For smaller wrist, which obviously I've got a slightly bigger wrist, so I would want the bigger timepiece, which is what I'm rocking with the Watch 6 Classic 47mm, which just feels more elegant, way more comfortable than this one. I don't know. I know this is in its own league. It's more the ruggedized than it's, the battery champ, but I feel like the Watch 6 Classic doesn't replace it, but, puts it in its place low key. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this, man. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Watch 6 Classic feels familiar. If you've got a Watch 4 Classic, should be a nice upgrade, especially with the display canvas. It makes way more of a difference. And obviously you can see, here's the bezels. You see that? Oh man, you don't realize how much of a difference that makes. Oh my goodness, that's a huge difference. That's a huge difference. Oh wow, that's actually just a huge difference. And I think for a watch timepiece, these are the little trimmings that really make a difference, nah? Or am I wrong? Ooh, last year's boys, you might have to step aside because I'll tell you what, the Watch 6 boys are in town and they ain't coming to play. Yeah, even this I'm feeling. If you've got smaller wrists, you're gonna enjoy this. Ooh, what's happened? I feel like these have just become devices that are way more than the sum of the parts, and I'm just being thrown off. The Flip 5 has thrown me off as a fold person for sure. I'm still a fold guy. I ain't giving up my Zoom for nothing. But what that basically means is like, yo, I'm recommending it way more than I thought. Ooh, okay. And yeah, just watch this classic. That's a bit of me. All blacked out. That's a bit of me right there. I'm not gonna lie. As someone that isn't too much of a watch person, that's a bit of me. It's a bit of me. I'm not gonna lie, I rock this. True. Okay, that is a bit of me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna front. I think that's a great wrap up for today. As we lined it up from the top, we said it. Right, we got last year's boys, last year's boys versus this year's boys. And I'll be honest, this year's boys with the Flip 5, I know the Fold 5 is missing for now. Flip 5, Watch 6 Classic, Watch 6 versus the Flip 4, Watch 5 Pro, Watch 5. I ain't even gonna lie to you. What a difference a year makes. And I'll be honest, wow. I'm so far thoroughly impressed. And I'm not saying I wasn't going to be thoroughly impressed, but I'm more impressed than I thought I would be. I think that's about wrapping it up, people. Let's jump into the comments and see what everyone is saying. Switch all the cameras. Wow, Samsung, you don't surprise me. One, two, three. Hold on. Let me just go top down for a minute. Let me go check on the ZVE one. See why the ZVE one's complaining. Fine. Let's go to all four cameras and let's see what's good. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go top down again. Apologies. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Ooh. Crazy, 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 crazy. Wow, 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 wow. Talk about a mini showstopper. I'm down. That'll give me time to get my stream set up going. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bro, you got the equipment, man. I'm gonna show you the ropes. As you can see, live streaming is all. If I could grow a whole channel just based on live streaming, I'll do it. I love live streaming. Honestly, it just keeps me in the moment. It's a lot of hard work when it comes to prep, but it's very, very satisfying. And the end result is very rewarding, you know? It's immortalized there. It's kind of like my Snyder Cut version of really getting into the reviews in terms of the nuts and crannies. I go off script. I guess I just get to be in the moment, and I just, as established as these products are, I still get excited by them. It allows me to really still get excited by them. Samsung always claims to be eco-friendly. Have you seen the size of their boxes and the watches they come in? I think they're fine. I think they're fine. I think they're fine. I think they've done a great job to really minimize it and slim it down. The last Samsung watch I had was the Gear S3 Classic, and I loved it. Rotating bezel is clutch. It is, bro. There's a certain level of elegance that comes with this rotating the rotating physical crown. Yeah, it's gravy. It's gravy. It's wavy. It's gravy and it's wavy. I'm not gonna lie. It is. 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 Wow, people. Talk about 5+ hours later, your first initial impression and hands-on with the Galaxy Z Flip 5, the Watch 6 Classic, the Watch 6, compared to last year's boys. And like I said before, man. Again, shout out to the guys over at Samsung UK for getting these in. But it's a special thank you to my guy Danny Kent. Bro, I will keep plugging you, man. Above and beyond, did more than what you should have had to, and I really appreciate it. And as you can see, man, it's 3 a.m. I'm pretty much out here still working it. I mean business when it comes to getting these devices in and getting to work. So we're getting to work for the month of August. And of course, we will be having ETHA in Berlin from the 1st of September. I should be there from the 31st of August as well. We'll do a quick Lover of Tech content recap as well for the month, I guess. Let's go here. I'm just gonna go into studio mode, Chrome and browser. Let's just see what we got. Boom. All right, we're gonna transition over and then see where we've been at. What a month we've had. What a month we've had. What a crazy month that we've had for July. Wow. Wow. And things obviously kicked off 4 days ago. Um, what have we got? Which was I believe Thursday or something. When did this one go live? This is the JBL Tour Pro 3rd of August. So that was the first, that was last week, Thursday. So that's the first video for August. This should have been a July video, to be fair. If this was a July video, we would have ended on 12 long form videos for July. This was technically a July video, but due to delays and reshoots and stuff, I think the video came out a lot better. But we finished on 11 long form videos for July. So I think if we look at Pixel Tablet, that was June, and our first July video was the Honor, and people have been showing love to this, which I really appreciate. Yeah, 6th of July. So 6th of July, if we count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 long form videos. That doesn't include shorts or any other things that are there. Big one today would have been our collaboration with on TikTok mainly and Instagram of Tetris. Wow, pinch me. If you told 5-year-old me that I would be working with Tetris when I grow up, I would have laughed at you. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Go follow the TikTok to see the full video of our collaboration with Tetris. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one, man. I had a lot of fun with this one. So definitely go check it out on the TikTok. Go on the shorts page, click on it. The full videos on TikTok, as well as obviously Instagram as well. Go check that. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So July was a strong but yet challenging month. I got really sick, but a lot of the content that I produced, I think I was just really proud of it in terms of just visually how it all came out. Even the Pixel Fold unboxing, the Shocks video, shout out to the younger bro for backing that and closing that sponsorship with Shocks as well. Had a lot of fun shooting that. The ROG video with the Ally, that came out really good. Pixel Fold, the whole storytelling, as well as the thumbnail, man. It was just everything, and obviously really pushed above and beyond with the Blade 16. And the MZ2000 OLED TV video, we're gonna be working on a review. This was very, very challenging. But again, TVs and laptop, this is the type of content IP I really want to be adding to my repertoire when it comes to reviews and stuff. So again, thank you for the support in July, and we're going to be ramping up and hopefully into this month, into next month, from this month, next month, and October, especially with Pixel 8, into November. Hopefully, we can push enough and try and finish on 40K subs. So again, of course, we're streaming this live. Watch out for Friday as well. We are going to be playing God of War on PC, and that is going to be the second one for Lover of Games, which of course is something that I've put right here. Our first one was Ratchet and Clank on PC. We're going to be doing that once every 2 weeks for gaming as well. But for real, for sure, I really, really, really do appreciate everyone that has come through to show support on this first hands-on impression of the Flip 5 and the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and the Watch 6. Appreciate you. Stay tuned, stay locked, stay subbed. We're going to be doing individual reviews. We're going to go into the production side of things, camera comparisons, the lot, man. So I'm going to be having a lot of fun with this, and yeah, watch out and stay true. And it says, congrats on a banger month, bro. You've had a great month as well, my brother. You've had a fantastic month as well, my brother. So, I mean, keep up the good work. You know, like I said, you're you're the one I watched to emanate from to step up. And heck, I've even been pushing myself. I've learned DaVinci Resolve now. So I'm learning to edit in DaVinci Resolve, and I'm gonna start learning to edit in Final Cut. So I know pretty much all three NLEs. There's a lot of development that I'm going to be putting on myself this month, as well as me on the team as well. And yeah, watch out. We're trying to ramp up and we're trying to get there. We're trying to ramp up and we're trying to get there. So much appreciate to everyone. Have a good night. It's past 3 a.m. over here in the UK. I am probably going to sneak out, maybe get a bit of food or try and sleep straight away and leave everything in this commotion. All right, people, much love. Stay blessed. Easy.